Welcome to the Man United show. We are live. And what an ending to the Manchester United game against West Ham. A 1-0 victory. They pushed for it in the end. They did not give up. They had that never say die attitude. And they got that winning goal by who else? Who else would it be better than right now than Marcus Rashford? How are you feeling after that, Nathan?
Great to get the win. Great to get the win. That's all I can say. I'm really, really happy we got the win. And obviously Rashford getting a goal as well. That was lovely to see. Just happy that we got the 3 points. And I was looking at the game and I was thinking, when's our next game? And I was like, oh my gosh, it's so far away. And we're just going to draw this 0-0. I'm not going to be happy. I can't wait for so long. And we got the win. So at least it gave me a little bit of happiness. So yeah, I was very, very happy with the goal. Happy that we got the 3 points back in top four.
What were your thoughts before the game?
Before the game, I thought if we play anything like we played against Brentford, we're going to struggle. And I thought West Ham would be a lot better than they were, to be fair. But Rice is unbelievable. Rice is ridiculous. I'd love to have that guy like controlling the game in midfield. I was just like having... Anyway, before the game, I was thinking, we could be struggling here. But knowing Man United, we know we have to bring more to the game against West Ham to have any chance. And we did. We competed on a physical level. And like I say, before the game, I was worried. But when the game came in and you saw the team and you saw the way we started the game, I felt, you know what? These boys are working hard today. They're working as a team to stop West Ham whenever they get on the ball. And that was apparent throughout the whole game. I love that side of things. And we can talk about the rest. But yeah, so to be fair, they did themselves justice today.
All right. Let's get onto the player ratings straight away. Who we got in the comment section? We've got Garth. Garth, get your scores in now. I don't want to accuse you of copying what Nathan's saying. I know there was a bit of a time lapse on your last time. So I know you were saying that you put in the scores before Nathan. However, I'm not too sure. I'm
going to hide the comments as well. I'm going to say what I think, and I'm going to hide my comments because I want to see if we're actually the same, like fully the same. It's ridiculous, but let's see.
All right. Let's go first. David De Gea in goal, keeping another clean sheet today.
Yeah, he did well. Clean sheet. Didn't have much to do. In the end, obviously, he saved that one near the end. He didn't do much wrong. Like I say, he didn't have much to be called upon for. That's what you want from a goalkeeper. So, to be fair, if you start him with a 5, he's gone up to a 6. A clean sheet. He's a high 6, nearly 7, just because, like I'm saying, he didn't have much to do, so you don't really give him a high score when he's not got anything to do. 6. He's going to get a 6.
All right, he gets a 6 today.
So
but it's probably
your goalkeeper.
It's about time De Gea didn't have much to do, though, isn't it? Because he's been peppered, and it's got to be encouragement for the defence with midfield as well that he had less to do today.
Yeah, for sure. What did Garth give him? Is he already given him?
All right. He's got them all in. All right. Early doors.
What was De Gea?
De Gea, 6. So he's got them all in. So fair to him. He's got them all in already. Harry Mcguire back in today. Slight worries at first, but he done himself justice today. He done all the things he's supposed to do. Stupid foul for the yellow card. But mostly throughout the whole game, he done really, really well. He defended well, did what he had to do. But then I realized in my head, he's not actually playing as well as I think he is. All he's doing is what he's supposed to do. And that's what you want from Mcguire. I'm giving him a 7 today. He did really well. He did well enough. And he definitely deserves a 7. He did everything he's supposed to do. Made the odd mistake, but who can't play a whole game? No one's really going to play a whole game without a mistake. So I'm not saying nothing apart from I'm glad to see that he's playing that way today. He stopped a lot of chances. It wasn't like anything major. Like I said, he's supposed to be positionally right. Supposed to be not caught out. And he won them challenges. So, you know what? I like what he did today. He's getting a 7 for sure.
Harry Mcguire gets a 7. He's given Mcguire a 6.
Okay.
Let's see a couple of other different ones there. Let's see what you got next. Raphael Varane.
Raphael Varane, I think he did what he's supposed to do again. Didn't really have any trouble from Antonio. Kept him quite quiet as well. So between the two of them, I think they both played similar games. So, you know, the clean sheets, both got 7s. Varane, nothing special. Didn't need to be called upon to, you know, get us out of trouble, which would mean he'd get a higher result. But, yeah, I think he's getting a 7 as well. Nice, steady Eddie. Both centre-backs, steady.
All right, that's what you want from your defenders. Dallo.
What did he give him?
Oh.
What did Dark give him?
6.
Okay, he was exactly the same with him as I was exactly the same with my boys. That's
so he's called it. Starts to get a little bit different soon. All right. Dallo.
I think Dallo, he was okay right back. He got forward and got back at time. He did okay. Didn't do anything special again. I'm giving him a 6 because, you know, you want more. Okay. Yeah, I'm giving him a 6.
All right.
To be fair.
What, do you want more from Dallo, you saying?
Yeah, I just want to see. I think it's not to do with him, though. Like I say, it was screaming out for a Donny again. We're sitting there with this midfield and we're doing everything else we need to do, but there's just no ingenuity in the midfield until Bruno dropped back and doing the Donny position. Mm-hmm. When that's a Donny position, and then Bruno can also still play, and then we can kill it. But until Ralph Madness doesn't, you know, starts realizing, we're just going to be sitting here struggling at games like this. But Dalot did what he's supposed to do, defended quite well, but just didn't really. We didn't see anything really. The crosses weren't great. He had a left foot cross into the box, and you know, they didn't really come to anything. They didn't come to any dangerous chances. So, to be fair, it's like a quiet 6.
All right, Dalot gets a 6. Telles
had an okay game as well, but I think he's quite similar to Dalot. Not too much different, to be fair. He crossed a few balls in, but again, they're not whipped in with enough pace. He's got the good cross on him, but because we're not doing the link-up play that gets him forward where the defence is having to get back, when he is open to cross the ball, people are in position. So it's very difficult for him to get a ball in where it's going to hurt, if you get what I mean. Yeah. But he did okay defensively. He was sound again. I think he gets a 6 as well. I don't think he did anything more than a 6. If he did set up a goal, if he crossed some good balls in where people got to the end of it at least, I would give him a high result. I think he got a 6.
All right, he gets a 6 today.
What's Garth giving him?
Garth's giving him a 6 as well. He's kept it consistent.
Bloody hell.
As you said, similar to Dalot, not enough. I see what you mean about the crosses. He's attempting to get those early crosses in. That's where it's frustrating that Shaw's not keeping his levels up, because Shaw can whip those early crosses in. I know Tellers can, but I feel that Shaw's more consistent with whipping that crosses in. He's more dangerous. He's just not doing it at the moment. Fred, you know,
he does what he's supposed to do today. You know, he ratted around, won the ball, passed the ball around simply, but that's all you're going to get from Fred. You know, and you might get in front of a chance and get a chance because he's now getting a bit more forward. But honestly, this is where the quality is not his fault, because he actually played okay for what he is. So you're not expecting anything more from him. I'm going to give him a 6, but my point is I can see that position is crying out for Donny to be able to give us a lot more in this game. And he's just not. And I'm sitting there just thinking, bloody hell, man. What would I give for having Rice sitting there with Donny next to him? That would be unbelievable. I'd love to see that. But anyway, that's just in my dreams. But right now, Fred, you got a 6. You did okay. I could have given you a... Thing is, if you would have scored, you would have got a 7. If we would have bossed the game a lot more throughout the game and more things were to come from that middle, I would have given a bit more. But seriously, I got to give you a 6 today.
All right. Fred gets a 6. All right. And we're 6 again. It was there before.
Bloody hell.
All right. Scott McTominay.
He's another one. Very limited. He's very limited in his play. Done what he has to do. Does what he does. You didn't see him dribbling with the ball today because obviously we've got a different level of opposition. He's passing the ball about. He kept it most of the time. He did give away one stray pass. Like when you're thinking, what are you doing? Nearly led to them getting a chance. But seriously, it's what I expect from McTominay and Fred. Nothing special. Just play. If a chance comes to him and he gets a shot off, great. He might get a higher result than this. He's getting a 6-2. He didn't do nothing really that I can sit there and go, yeah, I'm going to hang my hat on that. Nothing special. The 2 in midfield, I'm just sitting there thinking, man, we need some more in there. Like the way Rice was playing, lovely. Just orchestrating everything, cutting things off, keeping that ball. Imagine West Ham playing without a Rice. That's what we're doing right now. We're playing without our player that can orchestrate things, cut things off, make things happen. I know he's not the same position, but what he is to them, we're missing. If he's not playing for West Ham, they're going to be a totally different team. They'll probably be a donut FC like everyone's calling us. That's what I mean. So, yeah. It's just,
I think with Rice is what Scott McTominay would be to you if you had a Rice in there. And then you'd have someone maybe a bit more defensive-minded, maybe a bit more all-rounded. But with Rice, you've got more of a better range of passing.
Yeah.
Yes, he can do that workhorse style as well, but you've got much more going forward. Whereas you do see Scott McTominay's limitations. He's a very good, honest player, McTominay.
Yeah.
It's not like anyone's digging him out, but he's got a bar, and you can see where that bar is. And I don't think he's going to get too much better with his range of passing. He's not going to suddenly turn into a Busquets or a Pirlo or anything like that. He's just not. Whereas Declan Rice, I'm seeing his progression year in, year out with that range of passing, with a new something, with him now breaking out of midfield. He's just got a little bit more than McTominay.
Yeah. You know what? I'll give you another example. He's what Tielemans is for Leicester. He's that guy. He's the engine room making things tick.
Yeah.
If he's not there, it's not the same.
Yeah.
Same thing.
So what'd you give McTominay?
Sorry? He got a 6 for me.
Got a 6. All right. McTominay gets a 6 from Nathan.
I bet you copied me.
It was there before. McTominay gets 7.
Okay,
now, to be fair, I was ripping into him after last week's show, and he was he was adamant that his scores went in way before.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. He does think the same. I just think we've got the same minds in terms of what we're seeing. So
yeah, he'd be well happy with that one. Who we got next? We have got Bruno Fernandez.
Bruno Fernandez, lively, working hard, trying things. Obviously, you're going to get the 2, aren't you? You're going to get the rubbish crosses from corners. I don't know who said he can continue doing these corners. I don't get it. Why he dips them to the front post every single time. Crap crosses every time. Please get off corners, Bruno. But other than that, he tries his hardest, works hard, and he was the engine. He was what we needed, basically. That if he wasn't on the field, we'd have absolutely nothing to try and thread the midfield to the attack. So I'm giving him a 7 today. He dropped back deeper and then started even trying to do a bit more from there. Like I say, I don't like him in there because he's a bit loose with his possession play. That's why I'd like a Van der Beek in that middle. Yeah. And then a Donny a bit further up, that if he loses it, doing the risky passing and stuff, it's not a problem. You got people behind. But yeah, Bruno did a 7 for me. Played okay. Just played all right. Could be better, but like I say, if he's not there, we're missing a hell of a lot.
Yeah, you need that. You need that bit of class in there, definitely. Bruno Fernandez gets a 7 in the comments. He gets a 6 from Garth. Average display, he's saying. Okay, who we got into next? We've got Mason Greenwood.
Mason, again, he always gives his all, working hard. Wasn't a day for him today where things opened up, and it was. He did what he needed to do. Kept the ball quite well most of the time. I know he gave one ball away. I think it was it Bruno trying to play that crossfield pass, and it totally like, what are you doing? But anyway, yeah, that might be why he gave him a 6. But Greenwood, I think he played like a 6. He was a little quieter than he's been in recent weeks. He's been usually the brighter spark, trying to make things happen more. He did try. He did work hard. I don't fault him at all. It was just a quiet one for him. I'm giving him a 6.
All right, Mason Greenwood gets a 6. It's probably why he got pulled off. To be fair,
was after what's his name came up, isn't it? Elanga, the same. Okay.
It's a 7 there. Elanga
worked hard. Again, it is another one where he's quiet, not much going on. But again, he does keep you honest with his work rate. His tireless running, trying to make things happen. Things didn't really come off, didn't happen. But I think he warranted his game, his start again, because he scored in the last game as well. So to be honest, I'm giving him a 6 as well. I don't think he done much more than a 6. That's why he was the first to come off.
Mm-hmm. Always trying, always, like you said, always working hard in there.
Yeah.
All right, 6 for Elanga. And we've got a 7 for Elanga in the comments section from Garth.
Oh, so you're seeing the players playing better than I'm thinking, then okay.
All right, Cristiano Ronaldo kept on this time for the full match. Obviously, a lot happier.
He's never going to take it.
You do it once. You can do it once, boss. And you better hope we don't lose.
Yeah, I am not coming off ever again. Nah, you know what? He was better today in his link-up play. He was much more dangerous in his movement. That ball in from Bruno, nearly got his head on that. That was very fast coming in, so I can't expect him to get his head on that. But he just looked lively and ready for things. He's linked up play a lot better than he's been doing of late. I'm giving him a 7 today. He worked hard, didn't get his goal. But like I said, if we have other things going on behind, this guy's getting goals for fun. He played a 7. He done all right. I was liking what I was seeing every time he got it, linked it up nice. So yeah,
he tries. He's always trying. That's what you want from your forwards. You don't want forwards sitting off. You want them when they get the ball, they're direct, and that's what you always get with him.
And he was pressing, by the way.
Yeah.
A lot. So yeah, I'm giving him that. I'm giving him a 7 today.
All
I
right,
bet Garth gives him a 6, innit? I knew.
Got him a 6. He got him a 6. What did he say? He said, Greenwood and Elanga worked hard today, which is why I've gone for 7. Could have easily been high 6 in your fantasy worlds, people, because we don't do high and low numbers in here. We don't do points, 5s. We don't do any of that because you want to sit on the fence.
That's
pick the number. You pick the number. All right.
Just giving numbers here.
Yeah, real average game from everyone, in my opinion. Really pleased with the win, by the way. What we got? Marcus Rashford came on and scored.
Yeah,
pushing for a start, or is it?
Nah, not yet.
Equal Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's record, didn't he? Did he beat it today? Beat Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's record with most amount of goals scored from a substitute.
Okay. I was thinking about that when they mentioned that. I was thinking, when was he always on the bench coming on and scoring? But anyway.
Early doors he was. Because I remember, against Arsenal in his debut, he scored. Did he start in that game? He did start a game, actually. Yeah, he did. He did.
Europe and scored. He started and he scored a hat-trick, I think, was it? And I just didn't think I remember seeing him bench all the time coming on. But anyway, good to hear. Good to hear. He done well, came on, scored the goal. Wanted to try and get at people. Tried. I can't fault him. Scored his goal. I'm giving him a 6. He came on with a 5. Went up to a 6.
You lot starting with 5s. Like,
well, if you start with a 5, he's going up to 6. You start with a 6, he's going up to a 7. Whichever way you want to do it, he's going up 1 because he came on and scored. But he didn't do anything more than score, like in the game, really. He didn't do what Martial did. Martial came on and had in real intent to make things happen. And even though he didn't score,
he did.
I've seen something different in him. And I'm giving him a 7. I ain't running.
Yes, you've seen something so much different. We've not even got onto Martial, and you're dishing out the Martial scores already. Clearly happy with his performance.
Yeah.
All right,
I get why
let's
Garth giving him a 7, because if he scores, he gets a 7. Fine, no problem. I'm giving him a 6. He didn't deserve more than a 6.
All right, Anthony Martial.
Yeah, he comes on, runs at you straight away, and then he wants to link up doing that, run at you and link and run. That's what you need from Martial. That's what we saw when he first came to United. Got on the ball, Liverpool just got torn and he slotted it home. That's all we want to see. Like, get at someone. If you lose it, who cares? If you don't get at someone, you're not doing what you do best. Today, he said, you know what? I don't care. I'm coming on and I'm running at you. And every time he got his chance, he ran at him. And every time it wasn't on to run at him, he just laid it off, got it back. But he was making intent, man, his moves. And then he obviously has set up, he's the one who put Cavani in. If he wasn't busting a gut to get ahead of Cristiano, like he has been in the past, that goal ain't going to happen because Cavani's not going to get ahead of the play and he's going to put him in. So he worked hard to get him behind, held it up, played it just on time because he would have been offside. Yeah. Cavani's put it in into Rashford and Rashford scores. So I'm giving him a 7. He definitely deserves a 7 to me. He went on for long, but seriously, that intent there gives him a 7 for me.
He was impressed with Martial today. Hoping that there's a chance he could stay beyond this transfer window and at least get until the end of the season.
100% for me. I think he could thrive in this formation, in this team, if we fix up that midfield. If we just fix up that midfield, we're gonna be very good. It's gonna open up so many doors. You know what? I've said things like this in the past for so long, but I'm so confident that if we had Van der Beek in there today, we win this game 3-0. Like, seriously, it would have been made so easy if Van der Beek was in that midfield with Fred, for example, or with McTominay even. Like, that's all we needed today. And it opens up everything. Dalot will probably get in. Tellez will probably be getting in. Bruno will be open. Balls will be put into these other strikers. We keep the ball at the back more, so defending. We won't be doing as much defending. We'll just do everything so much better. Like, I can see it. I can see it so clearly. And I'm just so upset when I'm watching the game and I'm thinking, this is borderline boring, but it's good. It's like, we worked hard, we're trying, we're huffing and puffing, but we just don't have the quality. I'm like, come on.
But West Ham are a good team. They've been playing an excellent season, and they're going for the top 4. They're contenders like the same what you are, and deservedly so. They've put it in every game. They're an honest team, and they've got something a bit extra as well now. Like we said, the Souček in there, Declan Rice is becoming an absolute world beater at the moment. Jared Bowen and Mikel Antonio Lanzini, like 4 Nels. You've got players you've got to worry about as well with West Ham. So a very good performance from Man United in the end, and a good result.
What makes Man United that much better than a West Ham? If it's not that, we're the same. We're similar. There's nothing different in that game. If was it Souček? I think he got a header near the last minute. That could have easily been a Souček last minute win. Yeah. And we're going home going another game where we just didn't really create much and we've lost the game. We're just the same as West Ham without the midfield sorted. If we have that midfield sorted, we are way better. This is what I mean. It's fine margins when it gets to these levels that take you over the edge, that make you way better than someone else. And that's what we're missing.
All right.
Did he just put that in? Is he just messing around? Like, did he go off and make a coffee when he came on or something? He didn't watch him, did he? He didn't watch him. I don't know what he's playing at. Garth, you messing with me. You're doing that so you don't copy in it. So you just forget that tag of copying. That's what he's doing. He's trying his best to change everything now.
He said, in all fairness, I had to listen to the last 10 minutes on the radio. We're in 1985, Garth. What's going on?
So.
What's going on? What's going on? You got Nathan comfort eating now. Like giving Martial a 5. All right, Edison Cavani. Oh no, they're the winners. Snickers.
Tiny Snickers.
Nah. No, That is, yeah, that's the difference between a Snickers in 2022 and a Snickers in 1996. Like, that's a normal Snickers now. It's a joke, honestly. Even their king size Snickers.
Have you seen the size of this?
That's that used to be fun size. Remember fun size and party size? Fun size used to be like what them duo bars is. We're giving you a history of sweets, confectionery now. Fun size used to be like what the duo bars was, and that was a fun size. That's not fun size anymore. You got like the celebrations is what like a fun size is.
Yeah.
It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. You don't know these kids. You don't know. Used to call it a marathon bar.
You know what?
Then.
Cavani, he's the one who came on and didn't really get up to much and didn't really change his stat from a 5 to a 5. So I know he played that assist for Thingy, but Martial had much more impact than a Cavani today. So yeah, Cavani had a 5 for sure. That's why he gave Martial a 5. I knew it.
All right. Old Ralphie boy, Mr. Rangnick.
When I don't know how to even rate him these days, but at the moment, look, he picked a team and we won the game. We're starting to look a bit more like what he wants. We're not there yet, but he is working on that and he's letting the boys do their thing. We won the game, so he makes his subs. Martial does well. Cavani comes on and I'm thinking, what are you doing that for? And then, but end of the day, he's going to get a 7. He's going to get a 7 today. But the thing is, during the game, I was sitting there just thinking, bloody hell, man. How is it you can't see what I'm seeing, man? What's wrong with you? Like, seriously, Rangnick, please sort your head out. Please, you can see what we're missing. We have it in the side. We have a Ballon d'Or candidate sitting there, and you don't want to play. So, please, have a think about yourself, and then let's do what we're doing. But yeah, gets a 7 today. Probably. Right. I actually want to not even give him that. I want to give him a 6, but I'll have to give him a 7.
All right, Ralph Rangnick gets a 7 from Nathan Ellington.
I just want to make one more mention on that, actually, because I was there half not wanting us to win the game, like having that feeling of, if we win the game, he's not going to change the team. You're going to stick to the same starting lineup. I don't want us to not win the game, but then I want him to make the changes. Why is he not going to do it? So does it have to come to a big game that we lose? What has to happen? We're going to have to end up losing more games in the future so then he can change it and then we find the right formula? Or do we draw a game like this where he sees we got the defensive right, but we really haven't got much going forward right? That's what I'm trying to get at. And I'm upset because I know something drastic has to happen for him to realize what we're really going to be our best team.
Are you not expecting too much too soon?
No, because we've got the players there. It's been
but have you got the players that want to play his system, the way that he wants to play it, the way that he feels that this club needs to go forward? Or are we just going to do what Ollie was doing and getting results?
I just think he's a bit in that bit where he needs to get results. He's starting to feel like that a bit. I don't know, man, but I think I gave him long enough where I'm looking at him thinking you should have made that change by now and shown to see what's going on. Let's just see, please. Let's just see. Bring him on 20, 30 minutes to go. Please bring him on at half time when Fred and that boys, them boys are just quiet doing nothing. Please just change it. Let's see what we can see. Difference. Because it will be chalk and cheese night and day. It will be. It will be. I'm so confident that you guys can cut me up and show whatever you want. But as soon as he comes on for a long enough period in that midfield, not in a cam position, put him in the midfield, the central midfield where Herrera used to play. Watch what happens. Just watch.
All right.
Please cut me up for that one. You need to cut me up for that one.
We can do that. What they said in the comment section said 3 shots on target all game for United.
Exactly.
Always going to be a tough game. Yep, it was at home though, so you are probably expecting a little bit more from that. All right, if you are new to the show, hit that subscribe button, hit that like, and hit that share. If you're watching on any other platforms, come over to KS1 TV and smash that like.
Here's the players we have on our team sheet and the club we are. We shouldn't be saying these are tough games. Like, I know it's a tough game. It is a West Ham. It is a hard game. But seriously, if we can't conjure up enough chances, like clear-cut chances, it's ridiculous. The amount of games we play where we don't conjure up loads of clear-cut chances is ridiculous. When you look at the other teams, they're all conjuring up chance after chance after chance. It's mad. We struggle. We do. And we need to fix that. And I know how to. But I'm not the manager.
No. But I just think it's going to take time. Never an easy one. Man United did a massive overhaul. There's a lot of players in the club that are either leaving, contracts winding down, or just not suited to the way Man United are going to go forward. So I think it's going to take time. I think you'll see big wholesale changes come the summer. It's the best time to make the changes. And like I said, I think it's just about a case of trying to get into that Champions League spot by the end of the season. All right, big games coming up, but you've got a little bit of a break. You're no game for a week. Then you've got an FA Cup fourth round game against Middlesbrough and an away match against Burnley on the following Wednesday, I think it is.
Yes, Wednesday.
And then, that's when fixtures start coming thick and fast as well. You've got Southampton on the 12th, then you've got Leeds, and then the Champions League starts again. All right. Thank you, everyone who's joined us for the post-match reaction of the game against West Ham. Thanks for joining us tonight, Nathan.
Been good.
All right. Like I always say, smash that like, smash that subscribe. Go and follow the Man United Show on Twitter. Peace out, people. Stay safe and wash your hands.